I do Garth Brooks.
As we go a little something like little something like this.
It's all about the good, bad, love, hate.
Hello, folks. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Plucking Petals podcast with James and Kyle. I am Kyle.
And I'm James.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I had my first day off out of like 10 days in a row. It feels good to be here podcasting again.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
It's the highlight of my week.
Is it?
I don't know.
We need to find you more fun activities
Yeah.
than sitting in a room with me without air conditioning and no alcohol.
Who said no alcohol?
Oh, that's true. Good
Big
point.
flasks are where
Okay.
they're at. Yeah.
I can dig it. So how many days in a row have you been working?
I don't know. I said 10, I guess, Sunday to Tuesday.
Okay.
I don't know.
I say, because you told me, like, off the air, but, like, I feel like our 3 podcast listeners should know how
Hi, Mom.
often you work. Yes. Hello. How are you? You
Yeah.
look nice.
So the big down point of my week was my graphics card died. I built a new computer in May. It was
Like
my
a
little-
badass.
Yeah, my little finishing.
nerd.
Grad school. And so I got this graphics card. It was my first AMD card ever. It's a 290.
Yeah.
And it was built by MSI. And the thing fucking crapped out on me 3 months after getting it. But Micro Center were bros, even though it was out of warranty and
Yeah.
past the return date. They gave me the full price for it back.
Did you give them finger guns? Is that how
Yeah.
you got past them? Pew, pew, pew.
But they gave me full refunds, so I got a nice new card, an NVIDIA 970, which I'm excited about. And it came with a free copy of Metal Gear Solid 5. And I have been playing the crap out of that game.
This is true. I watched you today play it for 20 minutes, and then I got bored.
Yeah.
And then I went back to actually doing work, and I'm like, wow, I must be really that bored.
Yeah.
I don't. It looked cool. I don't play those games. I don't like sneaking games.
I played 1 and I played 2, and then there was like 3, 4, and like some spin-offs.
I think there's like 8, 9,
and then
10
this
of
had a
them.
prequel, so I have no idea what is happening at all. Like, I'm just a dude that has one arm that is all of a sudden voiced by Jack Bauer or Kiefer Sutherland, which I don't remember Snake being voiced by. And I got an eye patch, but I found a puppy, and they raised it to be a dog to help me out, and he has an eye patch.
He has an eye patch?
And I can attach balloons to horses and tanks and human beings and
Well,
little frogs.
what do the balloons do? I don't understand.
So it's-
how is that tactical warfare?
It's
That's
based on
bullshit.
this thing that kind of exists. It's like the Fulton extraction system. Have you
Sure.
seen The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
You know when they go to China and they pull the Asian guy out?
Yeah.
They can't extradite? That's the Fulton extraction system.
Oh.
So it's supposed to kind of be like that, except I'm just sticking balloons to people, and then they scream and get shut up into
Do the
air.
goats scream and the horses scream?
They make like what their stereotypical animal noises. Yeah.
How is that a game? How is that a game concept?
I don't know. I don't know what getting the animals does. I have like a zoo. Like your home base is an oil rig for some reason.
Okay.
There's like one platform on
Do
it.
you
It's a
feed them
zoo.
oil? I don't understand.
feed them anything.
Okay, well,
I
they're
don't-
gonna die soon. Like, that's not
Maybe.
good. That's pretty, the Sarah McLachlan's gonna come down and be like, your base is unsatisfactory.
I
And
can't
he
wait
hits
till my
Arms
base-
of Your Angels or whatever that song
It's
is.
featured in that commercial.
Oh my god, it's
Like
just
just a
James's
goat.
base. Yeah, just all sad and stuff. He took me in a balloon. I thought everything was gonna be okay, and now he's not feeding me, and I get to drink oil. It's pretty great. Life is pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you got some big news though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget that, like, when we talk out of this and what I tell you guys is completely different. I got a new job.
Ooh.
Which is
Male
is
escort?
funky. Yeah, no
Mayor
one wants.
Wertz,
No, it's the
male
soft,
gigolo?
shitty body of myself. No, that's not going to pay the bills. Well, what does pay the bills is me being a videographer for a local car dealership company. Plug. Sunnyside will save you money, and that's where I'm gonna go.
Well done.
That's right. This is the actual song. Sunnyside will save you money. I'm not good. I don't sing, so that's why I rap. So yeah, now I'm the videographer for there. I put in my 2 weeks notice at the factory job. They are very upset and very sad. A lot of tearful goodbyes happened. I put in my 2 weeks, and then I noticed that I had like 5 days of vacation. So I used my last week working there as my whole vacation. So I have been writing new raps instead and watching movies and getting like day drunk. It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
I've been playing video games again. Been playing Ori and the Blind Forest, which guess who's not good at platformers? This guy. This guy is awful at platformers. And then I'm also playing on and off. I'm playing Shower with Your Dad Simulator. Do you still shower with your dad? That's a game title. That's a game.
That is one of those games that is made specifically to be a Let's Play.
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Most definitely.
There's like 3 pixels that denote your father's genitalia.
Yeah.
And it's just
It's
totally
a pretty
in the
big
game,
dad
so
dick.
people
Dad
could be
dicks
like,
are huge. Yeah, it's hilarious. It is 99 cents on Steam.
It was $1.99.
Is it? I got it for 99 cents. Yeah, I got it early under that dad dick special. I really hope they call it the dad dick special. It's fun. It's complicated. It's just like it reminds me of
It's a reaction time game. Like you spawn, and then there's the 3 dads, and you gotta get whatever.
I gotta
kid
get to my
you are
right dad.
the
He's
right
gonna
dad.
lather me up, and we
Yeah.
gotta towel down together because we're gonna be,
It's just
bro
like one of those
bonding.
all gray matter games. You just like let it
Exactly.
react. Don't
It's
think.
like
just
it's
react.
like you ever play WarioWare?
Yeah,
It's like
those,
WarioWare because
yeah.
it just keeps getting progressively faster and faster and faster. So I've been playing that a little bit, and then what else am I playing?
Oh.
Nothing good. Nothing worth mentioning. I'm waiting for Dropsy to come out. It comes
I
out
don't
tomorrow.
know what that
See,
is.
I find these weird games that I just want to
Yeah.
play that clearly, like, I can be playing good games like Counter-Strike. Okay, let me rephrase that. I can be playing games that I know I'm going to enjoy, but I've been taking gambles as of late. And with Ori and the Blind Forest and Shower with Your Dad, now Dropsy is a click hug venture, as they call it. You are a creepy clown, and you hug everyone that you see, and you go on an adventure, and he's creepy. I can't.
What is the gameplay?
I don't know.
Like,
It's like a point and click like thing. It's like, yeah, that game sounds awesome. It comes out tomorrow, I think. Yeah, today's what, the 9th? It comes out tomorrow. So it's creepy.
So it came out 3 weeks ago when you're
Yeah,
listening to this.
exactly. Yeah, we record in advance because things happen. So,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. So this is the things I'm playing, and vacation's going really well. And drinking with my cat all day is
Oh.
pretty great.
Yeah.
And then Morty. And then yeah, I've been watching movies and stuff. Watched It Follows, which was fantastic. Saw Straight Outta Compton, also good. Turbo Kid I just recently found was awesome, and then I've been watching Better Call Saul. I've just been consuming media at an alarming rate again, and I love it.
I'm gonna steal someone else's story here.
Okay.
So my buddy Eric used to work at the same place. One of his friends, I don't remember her name, was apparently like one of the whitest people I ever known. She's like, "Have you guys heard of this new movie that just came out? It's called I'm From Compton."
Ooh.
Yeah. So
I'm from that she could not be serious. That's not a.
oh,
like,
it was, and then apparently she went on to say that Compton was from New Jersey.
What?
Or was in New Jersey, not from New Jersey. Yeah.
What is?
I don't know. But I Googled I'm From Compton in the hopes there really was like
Yeah, there's like some spin-off film.
like a white guy like rapping, like just being really proper, and he's like, I studied hard and got my GRE or GED.
I'm straight out. I'm from Compton. I can't even do the joke right.
Yeah.
The format's not there.
But no,
Whatever.
it's just a knockoff. It's some other raptor, and it rap raptor.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my god, I want to do Rap Raptors now.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. That could be the next Jurassic World, Jurassic Universe, Jurassic Continent. I don't give a shit.
Jurassic Compton.
Jurassic Compton.
Yeah.
Hey, they'll be, popping caps and doing what other, whatever Raptors want to do while rapping at the same time. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, Kyle.
Are we caught up now?
Okay,
Caught up
Keegan.
in life?
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you grooving on this week?
I am really enjoying day drinking.
Sweet.
I had this one earlier before I started my vacation, but it has grown even exponentially bigger since I started my vacation because now I'm day drinking on a daily basis, and it's super fun. I had a couple drinks before I came here today with my mother, and she's doing fantastic.
Aw.
She says hello, by the way.
Hi, Mrs. Wertz.
So yeah, no, I love day drinking. Something about the idea of like, I can still see the sun and I'm drinking at a bar or I'm just drinking around the house. There's nothing better than cooking, I don't know, brats on the grill and just drinking. And you're like, oh shit, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Doesn't matter. It's amazing.
It was just Labor Day, which I'm pretty sure is a holiday specifically designed to get you to day drink.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other reason why we have
no
Labor
troops
Day
involved.
No,
Yeah.
there's no. I think it's a pregnancy day, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's,
Everyone gets pregnant that day.
No, you're wrong. If you're pregnant, you can opt out of your pregnancy and go into labor, and so you can just get the kid out of there early.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Good for
that's
them.
what it is. Yeah. You go to any hospital and be like, I'm sick of being pregnant. No, I don't want to do that.
No.
I want the baby,
Yeah, I
but
want
I just
the
don't want to
baby.
be pregnant anymore.
It'll be a low birth weight, but it'll be,
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
We're good. We're good.
It'll grow into its own.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, I drink a little bit on Labor Day, but I just like something about like weekend day drinking. Like, I don't know. It's exciting to go get food with someone in the afternoon and just get hammered by 3, go home, take a nap, wake up, and then start drinking again.
So what have you been drinking? What are your drinks of choice?
Oh God, I have been consuming Maker's Mark at an alarming rate because that's my favorite whiskey. There is this bourbon that my sister gave me as a home. Whoa, wish I could talk today, guys. As a housewarming gift, whatever.
Oh, I see what you're going. You were just screwing up the
I'm just
term.
screwing up, the terminology because I'm 25 now. So I had a housewarming party and whatever, and she gave me this bourbon. I think it's like Bullet Bourbon or something like that.
Yeah.
It was really. We'll have some tomorrow when we brew your batch of beer.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So yeah, it's basically just whiskey. A lot of whiskey and Jameson and ginger. So Jameson's also whiskey.
I've heard that's
so.
called a horse's neck.
It's called a horse's neck?
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to be calling it a horse's neck from now on. Why is it called a horse's
I
neck?
don't know. There's like a million of those terms for mixed drinks.
It sounds
Where the
so
bartender is
cool.
always like, yeah, I'll make you that. And then he turns around and looks it up on his phone.
Oh my
'cause
God.
Can't remember all that
So
shit.
next time we go to the bar, do you want to order horse's necks and just watch them get super fucking confused?
Well, so no, they don't ever get confused. They just get one of two things, like really, really like abrasive, like whatever.
Yeah.
Or they just like do the thing I said with the phone and don't care.
But like, I don't know. I feel like the horse's neck is just like such an easy. I don't know. It just seems like a term that just like you can use for anything.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
it's not like specific. I'm actually looking it up right now. Horses, professionalism in broadcasting, horse's neck.
So whiskey, do you like it with the E before the Y, or do you like it spelled without the E?
I like the E.
I like the E too.
I like the E. Okay. It says horse's neck. Pour brandy and ginger ale directly into highball glass with ice cubes.
Oh, that's
Plural.
saying brandy.
Stir gently. Garnish with lemon zest. If desired, add dashes of something bitter. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I know I cannot.
All right.
So that's incorrect, but we have to find it. We're going to call it a horse's neck anyway because
See
it's
what
fucking
alcohol we get with ginger
it's
ale.
fucking
so.
fun. So
yeah.
what have you been drinking as of late then?
Oh, just
Because you told me you drank a beer today.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just some I got left over that were low fills. When we can at work, they have to weigh 365 grams.
Okay.
And so sometimes, like, they come out of the canning line, they're not up to size.
Okay. So like half cans.
No, actually not quite half. They're like 9/10 cans.
We still have that beer that we made in my parents' fridge.
God, yeah.
We have a lot. I kind of should have asked her to bring some over. Next time we hang out, we're gonna bust a couple of these out because it's been like
I'll see how it aged. Yeah.
it's been like over a month, 2 months now since we've had it.
Do you think Heather's ready for the whole thing?
Hmm?
Do you think Heather's ready for the whole thing?
I think she's gonna prepare herself for the whole, not the whole tip and the whole kit and caboodle for that capacity.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just like date. Like for example, like my family and I go to this thing called the wing crawl every day. Every day. Wow, every day. I wish I could talk this evening. We go to the wing crawl once a year. It's in Lakewood, and you go to a bunch of bars, and you eat chicken wings at every bar, and they have drink specials. And it's like something about my family and I. We just love day drinking, and it's like it turns into a huge. It's our family gathering. It's our, as I call it, our chicken Christmas. Much like our regular Christmas, we also drink at Christmas. So you know,
I love day drinking when you feel like you've kind of earned it. There was
Yeah.
like a couple of months there where I wasn't working, and you would like open a beer, and it'd be like noon. You're like, oh my God, I feel worthless. and
Exactly.
depressed. I'm just gonna just lay in the ground in the fetal position and just not do anything. But like shit, after like a bunch of work, you're like, hey, like I have things I could be doing that are productive.
exactly. But like
nah.
I finished my main goals.
Yeah.
I'm only on side quests for the rest of the day. Like it's
Yeah.
totes fine.
I did
like,
my mission quests.
Exactly. But yeah, I something about day drinking, man. It's just like It's invigorating. It feels like you just feel like an adult. You're like, I'm getting like those kids are at that playground. I'm getting fucking hammered in this bar. I'm gonna eat 6 tacos.
No,
and
we're
then I'm
in
gonna
that
pass out.
beautiful point in our life where we each have our own incomes.
This is true.
We don't have kids.
This is also true.
So
do you not have children? I gave mine away. Nike pays pretty good. Let's put it that way.
They pay them like 6 cents a day.
I know. It's, and I get the 6 cents. It's pretty, it adds up. It's like stocks. You just gotta you gotta let them wait.
So you just relax. You just get done what you need to do.
It's fun.
Bam.
It's fun.
Even though you don't make that much because it's not going to anything shitty, you got disposable income.
This is true. But yes, we should day drink more often. I think everyone should day drink at least twice a month. I feel like that's a good number. That's
when do you feel like you've crossed that line into it being like, now this isn't me enjoying and relaxing. I have a problem. Like
I think when it becomes a problem is when I stop doing things that I have to do during the day to start drinking instead.
So do you think there's such a thing as a functional alcoholic, or if it's like,
I think so.
If you get your shit done, you're not an alcoholic. It doesn't matter how much alcohol you have.
I'm not a doctor, and I can't really be like, this is clearly what a functional alcoholic is. But I'm sure there are functioning alcoholics in life. That's just not everyone can be sober Sally all the time. Sometimes life sucks. Most times life blows. So you kind of need a drink once in a while. Maybe you need 6. It's totally fine. As long as you're safe and you get your shit done, you pick your kid up from soccer ball practice, you shouldn't. If I need to tie one off, even in the car while I'm driving home, just,
boy.
the kid's fine. It's sleeping.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive, guys. That's fine. It was a joke, comedy humor. This is in a comedy podcast zone in iTunes now. So, which is all something that we,
I forgot.
We're on iTunes now. In case you haven't seen, with a cool new intro made by my good friend P Stoops. You can just look that up in some whatever. I put it on if you are listening to this on SoundCloud or YouTube. This is probably the first episode that has the intro. Well, no, the third episode is. But if you're listening to it on iTunes, I finagled a little bit and put the intro on all of them. So, because professional broadcasting.
Yeah.
That's why.
That is
why.
And you couldn't come up with any better lyrics than what I screamed at you while we were eating Thai food?
No, not at all. Because that's what I wanted. That's like, because I told him, because he's my DJ. We're working on projects together. And he's like, okay. Because I told him that I need an intro. And he was like, okay, so like, do you have stuff written? I'm like, oh, I do have stuff written. And then he's like, okay, so like, how many like bars are you gonna rap? And I'm like, I'm not rapping anything. I have one line, and I said it, and he's just like, what the fuck, Kyle? And I'm like, perfect. Like, we're gonna do it. This is the intro. We're not changing it. I don't care. You can scratch on it. We picked a certain scratch vinyl to use and stuff. It was cool. So yeah. Anyways, we have an intro now, so we're professional. Just adding to the professionalism.
Dude, I have a podcast app on my phone now.
Yeah.
So I clicked on our podcast to see how it looked, and there's a little art we conscripted
and
like the play. I'm like, oh my god!
And since I got that new lease, there is a screen on the front of my car now, like by the dashboard and stuff. And when I plug my iPhone in, it will show the picture of our podcast. When I don't listen to it, but I download it because we want the download credits.
Yeah.
Then I want to show iTunes like we what's up. But yeah, so we got off track a little bit there. Anyways, what are you specifically asked me to ask you, what are you disliking this week as opposed to liking first? You want to switch it up. Here on episode 4, things have changed.
Okay, so I'm just going to kind of rant a little bit about Alzheimer's disease.
Okay.
So it's a progressive loss of memory and other like cognitive functions, and it takes about 10 years to run its course. You have someone who's like themselves, and then 10 years later, it's just a sack of flesh, basically.
Oh, okay.
So it attacks the very essence of who we are, like, because it destroys your mind. It like really destroys.
This is true.
What it is to be you, and
that
it puts
"Where
a
Is
huge,
My Mind" song comes into play.
It plays the Pixies over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It puts an enormous like emotional and financial burden on like the families.
This is true.
In 2010, $604 billion tax dollars went to just like treatment and other Alzheimer's like stuff resulting by it. Right now, about 36 million people are affected. Because there's more and more people that are like reaching the age, it's just gonna grow and grow and grow.
Gotcha. Because
so currently, So currently, there's no cure, and there's no effective treatment, and there's not even a case of a single individual that has recovered from this disease. Once you got it, it's worse. So really don't know what causes it, but there's some idea. I'm going to just talk a little bit about it. So what it does is it causes a decrease in your brain weight. So your brain like shrinks. And you don't lose the amount of neurons in your brains, but like the long process called the axon and then the dendrites that are like basically are the signaling pathways, they shrink, they get shorter, and it causes like aberrant activity. So they just start firing. And so that's why it's hard to get a grasp of what's going on, is because like they're not firing in a way that like makes sense. It's just kind of like noise in your brain.
By the way, for the podcast, James is doing a lot of hand motions.
I always do hand motions. We don't have to bring this up every time.
But they're really describing for me. This is now it's for me, and he's doing a really good job. I thought you guys should know that. Anyways, continue.
All right, so here's like one little piece that's known about it so far. Okay. So there's this protein. It's called amyloid precursor protein.
Gross.
Yeah. So the term amyloid actually just means like abnormal deposits. They're not soluble. It's a bad thing. So it's a transmembrane protein, which means it actually sticks through the membrane of one of your brain cells. And so it doesn't really know what the hell this does yet. They found it like linked to some processes, but its like main function, why it's essential, not really known. What happens though is some of the part that sticks into the cell will get cleaved off, and it will cause what's a small chunk called amyloid beta. So these amyloid beta chunks will aggregate together and cause a plaque, and it's just basically like a lot of loose junk in your brain. And so some of these loose pieces will cause other pieces that are behaving normally to like misfold and make a bunch of junk. Okay. So it's just like...
So I got a junk brain.
Yeah, you got a bunch of crap up there.
It's like that stupid saying, you got a bunch of, screws loose up in your head. Yeah. Like, literally, no, you do now. Like, that's kind of sad. Life is sad. This is bringing it really down. Keep going.
I know, but I'll break... When we get to my I'll say why I'm bringing this. It was kind of an interesting week.
Okay.
So what I was getting at here is... There's also an autosomal dominant form. So 10% of patients have a mutation in this protein that causes this to go early. So you get early onset Alzheimer's.
Like how early is early?
I don't know, like 50s. So it's not like really young.
I still have time.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, good.
Well, if your family doesn't have it, you don't have it because it's autosomal dominant.
I don't think they have it. They don't. They just purposely forget who I am. That's just a more on purpose thing.
So what's kind of interesting though is that this gene is on the 21st chromosome. Okay. And that when people that have Down syndrome have an extra copy of this, so as someone with Down syndrome that has like this mutation, like gets it like really, really early and a ton of aggregation of this plaque. Okay. And so, they kind of were trying to figure out like, hey, is the accumulation of all this stuff like the cause of Alzheimer's? But like they found lots of people that have a ton of this plaque that are basically cognitively normal, and some that don't have a lot, that are just totally wrecked. They don't remember anything. So although these AB plaques, A beta plaques, they have to have them to be considered Alzheimer's. So, basically just we don't know what the hell's going on with the disease. We have this one tiny piece of information. We don't really know what the hell to do with it.
Yeah. Well, throw it away. Get rid of it. That's what we're,
So it's just like this amyloid beta is just one piece of a co-pathological puzzle that's really understood, and we don't really understand about this disease as we need to. But if you look at the way that Alzheimer's is funded in this country, we get $5.4 billion in cancer research, $1.2 billion in heart disease, and $3 billion in HIV. But Alzheimer's only gets $500 million. So that's 1/6 the amount of HIV funding, but 5 times as many people in America have Alzheimer's than HIV.
Oh, that sounds like some pretty bad news.
Yeah.
Did you type all this out? Or are you reading this off of something?
Yeah, I always make notes. I found a couple review articles on PubMed.
Oh, okay. You actually have it like a Word document. I thought you were like bringing this out of some kind of internet source or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I just Googled. PubMed is a great resource for finding all these primary literatures. Yeah. So I just freaking looked up Alzheimer review and found like 2 or 3 papers, took the stats from it. Ooh, making me look bad. Not doing research ever.
This thing is my soapbox, basically.
I understand. I mean,
Yeah, so just, the point is that Alzheimer's is bad. We don't know a lot about it. It's really underfunded. So next time you're like, hey, I want to give some money to cancer research, maybe throw it at Alzheimer's.
Just like literally throw it at them?
Yes, throw it.
Will they forget that I did that? But I'm
okay.
Done. I'm done with the jokes. That
Here,
was really
we'll try
bad.
to end this a little. Hey, want to hear a joke about Alzheimer's?
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dave.
Dave who?
Dave starts weeping horribly because his mother doesn't recognize him anymore.
Oh, this is sad. This is bad. This is real bad. Oh, I don't have any Alzheimer's jokes, so that's dumb. No.
Yeah, it was.
This makes me really depressed.
I know. That's why I wanted to do it first, because I have something I love as my like. So
okay.
What is your dislike?
My dislike for this week is Hangovers.
Yeah, they suck.
Because hangovers often happen when I'm day drinking a bunch or when I'm going hard in the paint, as they say.
Ooh.
And I hate hangovers. Do you know what hangovers are?
Yes.
Are you aware?
Yeah.
It's like when you drink too much, you wake up, you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Research. That's what
you got
hangovers
some?
are. Yeah. I do. I do. Hold on, I gotta find it though. That's the. Did I delete it? No, I didn't. I have research that says that basically scientists really don't know too much when it comes to the hangover spectrum of this.
Okay.
But basically, they said it has to deal with some stuff in your body, and it produces. Let's play a game called Watch Kyle try to pronounce something real quick.
Okay.
Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde? Is that what you're trying to say?
Acetaldehyde.
Let me see.
It's the one in blue.
Yeah.
It's acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde.
Nope. Acetaldehyde.
All right. Yeah.
Something that's a toxic compound in your body, and as your body processes alcohol, acetaldehyde is the first byproduct, estimated between 10 and 30 times as toxic as alcohol itself. So that's bad. And then studies have found that strong correlation between high levels of cytokines, molecules that the immune system uses for signaling, and hangover symptoms. Normally, the body might use cytokines to trigger a fever of inflammatory response to battle an infection, but it seems that excessive alcohol consumption can also provoke them. So basically,
Well done.
thank you. Can you tell that I have...
You're a public speaker.
I am.
Through and through.
Look, I'm not doing medical journals here, okay? If you want to talk about films, we'll talk about fucking films. I don't see acetaminophen or acetaldehyde, in fucking It Follows.
Yeah.
So, anyways. So basically, what I was reading today is that hangovers are bad and no one likes them, and a lot of people get them, and we should avoid them. But scientists don't really know too much about a hangover cure. And then across the world, they have different cures. Like China's like, you should drink some tea. America's like, you should just drink Coca-Cola and eat McDonald's because we're America. And then German's like pickled herring, I think, like that. I don't know. It's just, I find it to be very, very weird of whatever people's hangover cures are. What is your hangover cure, by the way? Do you have one?
Not really. I knew, I don't know a lot about it. Apparently no one does. I know it has something with being dehydrated.
I think
so. I try to always drink water while I'm drinking.
Well, that's no fun. There's water and alcohol, though. So, that's how I drink.
So what I remember a little bit is ethyl alcohol, which is the alcohol that we drink.
Yeah.
It inhibits antidiuretic hormone. And that's the hormone that makes you retain water. So, regulates your blood pressure. But it inhibits that. And so that's why you, piss all the time when you're drunk.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to piss all the time. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
No,
I have to get up and do stuff.
And I always do that thing when I'm drinking. I do the lean on the wall in front of the
that's
toilet.
how you know. That's how you know. You just kind of
you don't even hold anything down there. You just lean forward so it's over
it's just dropping. It's like a bomb. Back to you. What do you do when you have a hangover?
Honestly, I just lay in bed and take ibuprofen.
Okay.
And try and sleep it off.
Okay.
Or sit and watch something. I don't get them a lot, but when I do, I'm such a baby about it.
Yep. Yeah. As am I. I try to take a bunch of Motrin or whatever before I go to bed, and then in the morning I take more Motrin and I drink a 5-hour energy and some Gatorade and just start eating like shit until I actually want to die. It's pretty fun, and you get cured of the hangover. It's really fun.
Nice.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
So hangovers are bad news bears. No one likes getting them. No one likes receiving them. So why do we have them? It's because of our bodies.
Yeah.
And whatever the acetaldehyde thing.
Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde is a bunch of baloney, and I feel like we should get rid of that stuff because it's doing this hangover stuff wrong. So we should really work on that, I know you said that $6 million go to cancer and $500 million go to
those
your
are billions,
thing.
but yeah.
Billions, whatever. We should take a little bit
of
of that chunk of money to do hangover research. I feel like that's going to affect us more immediately than cancer research and all the other researches that you mentioned earlier. that now I feel really bad because I said it out loud like that, and I don't actually mean that. But at the same time, hangovers are kind of bad, and they hurt my face.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like them. They're bad.
Yeah.
They're for bad people. They hurt my feelings. They hurt yours. People throw up. Throwing up is the worst.
It is not fun.
I don't like throwing up. Apparently, I don't throw up correctly because whenever I throw up, I pop a bunch of blood vessels all in my face.
Yeah, that's
what? Yeah, I don't know what I do, but I look like a meth addict afterwards. So I try not to puke because you can see the pop blood vessels for like 6 days afterwards.
I always found that if you throw up while you're drinking like that night, it's never too bad.
No.
But if you wake up and throw up, you are ruined for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah,
like,
you're KO'd.
horrible. There's
like,
nothing you do. You basically just like sit there and suffer.
I try to watch something on Netflix. I'm just like, I don't care what's on Netflix. Try to take a nap. It's just bad news. Now I'm thinking about my last hangover. I'm just like, I hate them. I hate them so much. And then, like, you never get the amount of sleep that you really want. And it's, like, normally the weekend when I get a hangover. So it's like, I have the whole day to sleep in. Nope, guess what? You're up at 7 again. You went to bed at fucking 4, you loser.
No.
Like, way to go. My body does not like me. And, I think it has to honestly do mostly with the acetylsalides or whatever they're called. So...
What Kyle's trying to say is acetaldehyde.
Yep.
And there's this enzyme in your liver called alcohol dehydrogenase that turns ethanol into acetaldehyde. They are very similar, and I don't know what it does specifically.
No one does. That's why scientists don't
they
know.
think it might contribute to hangovers because in your liver, the ethanol is being turned into acetaldehyde.
Bunch of jerks.
Bunch of jerks.
Bunch of jerks.
We're going to go in that liver. We're going to take them out.
That's right. See, we just get a laser. We can cut some. I'm sure they can cut them out, right?
Yeah.
Can
we
just
need
like
micro lasers, man?
What if we
nano machines?
Like, indulge me for a second. What if we just like had surgery and they took the liver out and they just like put a hose through it and just like kind of wash it out, right? Like that's how that works?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't understand how the body works. So I rarely know my body, let alone other people's bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you could do that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe do some like canned air like you use on computers and just kind of just spray out the A words or what? I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna call them A words now. They're total A words.
Kyle, what do you think the liver does?
I don't know.
Just take a guess.
Doesn't it? Isn't like a filter system?
Yeah.
See,
Well, that's more the kidneys, but it
whatever. It
contributes a lot
helps.
to that. Yeah.
I know when people don't have livers, they're really depressed because they can't drink anymore. So they're not supposed to.
I think if you don't have livers, you're dead.
Oh.
I know if your kidneys aren't working, you can get dialysis. It kind of does that filtration
Yeah, I
for
think
you.
so.
I don't think there's like a liver kind of dialysis. I could be wrong, but I think if you don't have your liver, you're just boned.
Okay.
But one thing I think is right about the liver is that like you can actually like do half transplants because it's the only.
Does it grow?
Yeah, it regenerates.
Like a starfish?
Yeah, it's like a freaking starfish. It's the human
What?
starfish. It's like. Boop.
Can we borrow some of yours and see what happens?
Yeah, let's just pull it out right now.
Just kind of. Yeah, that's the sound of.
We'll go ask the
surgery.
guy from the multimedia lab if I can borrow like a knife.
Yeah.
Maybe doesn't have that. Maybe some scissors. Maybe just a sharpened pencil.
Do the PC computers over there have knives attached to them?
Why would they have knives attached?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does your PC not have one of those? I have
does
7
not.
knives on mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, hangovers are bad, guys, and you should not
Hangovers are
get them.
bad.
They're dumb. If your friend is a hangover, you should feel very bad for them and try to help them because you're a good person.
Five Guys always kind of helps.
See, I feel like it's always like a greasy food kind of thing. It's salty and grease, so I try to go for like McDonald's or something like that. I don't like McDonald's that much. Who am I kidding? I like McDonald's, but I don't want to eat it. Like I'd rather avoid it. But for hangover sense, like I'm gonna eat a bunch of chicken McNuggets and then I'm gonna probably vomit.
Last week, I went to Burger King 3 times for lunch.
What
it was like the most I did in like 5 years.
What
before
are you
that.
doing?
I don't
with
know
your
what I
life?
was thinking. Like there was traffic.
You
it was
live
just
in
easy
Cleveland
to drive
Heights.
to.
Like you have
No, I was
places
at
to
work.
eat.
I was at work. Yeah.
There's still that's Lakewood.
But
so
I
you
had
have
like
less of an
I
excuse.
got 2 of the junior cheeseburgers or whatever. It was like
Okay.
$2. It was
that's
like
not bad.
$1.98.
You're balling on a
That's
budget.
awesome.
I understand,
Yeah.
but still, it's
But it was not worth it. It was
No.
gross. Yeah.
No, it's just and we can go into whole fast food talk for a second. I had rallies last week, and it was okay. I was
had
hungover,
that too.
so it's just like it doesn't matter. I don't know.
I've been eating like shit, but Rallies is good fries, man. They like put like a rub on them or
Yeah.
something. I mean, they're a
Also,
little
Rallies
pricier,
is
but
another name for Checkers if you're out of Ohio. I think Rallies is only in Ohio.
Is that true?
I think so.
I knew they were distinct, but I was
Checkers, they're the same, but
Yeah.
it's just like they're different names. I don't know. Anyway, so back to
like
what you're
Carl's
saying.
Jr. and Hardee's.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, Rallies has the best fries, and they're totally dope.
Yeah,
and
they're
you
great.
just like, just want to dunk them in my face all day. Like,
Yeah, just
you can buy them from the supermarket. They're bad. you gotta have some sad 16-year-old kid cook them for you. You could taste his sweat and his acne medicine like on the fries, and that's what I like. That's what I want to eat and consume in my body and throw up later because of it. So,
This episode brought to you by Rallies.
yeah, exactly. Are we doing sponsors for Rallies? Because that sounds fun.
Yeah, you just made me want to go there.
Oh yeah. Do they have a slogan? What is their slogan? Eat, drink, fun. No, that's Dave and Buster's. I don't know. Rallies. What's your slogan?
I don't know. It's
Quick-
not important. Who
Quick
cares?
stall.
Who cares?
Quick stall.
No, it's not
Quick
important.
stall. Rallies. Rallies. Slogan.
So when you edit this episode, you should probably just leave in the intro
I'm going to.
with James and Kyle, and then just the episode's over. This will be like a 1-minute episode.
Oh my god. Oh, it's called You Gotta Eat. That's
Is that
it.
really?
Yeah, it
You
is.
gotta eat?
Yeah, you gotta eat. Gotta eat Rallies. It sounds cool. I just made it sound.
Actually, just think about that slogan for a second. It's like so defeatist. Like, come to Rallies. I mean, you gotta eat.
You gotta eat.
It's,
It's
you gotta.
it's either that or rocks. I mean, who the fuck cares anymore?
It's a thing you actually have to do. You have to eat.
You have to consume this, so why not Rallies? I guess
We're
I don't
here.
know. Yeah, it's
You're
like,
reading this. You're
we're not.
nearby.
It's consumable, and that's basically what they're saying. Oh, okay, fine. What is your like for this week, good sir?
My like for this week is Sir Terry Pratchett. He was an author that died in March from Alzheimer's disease, which is why it was my dislike.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see your connection now. I was
There
trying to
it
look up
is.
your connection today when you told me. Okay, fun fact, we like to tell each other what our likes and dislikes. We have things to talk about. And I must admit, I looked up Terry Pratchett.
Yeah.
I typed in his name. I saw a picture of him. And then I went right to Alan Moore. And then that's all I got for information-wise.
that's
So,
Yeah.
I may not be able to contribute to this conversation, like most conversations, but we'll keep trying.
No, that's okay.
I tried.
So it's just like one of my favorite authors. I had
Why?
never heard of him until like 2 or 3 years ago. Someone at work, my work recommended me to him. And I started listening to the audiobooks actually, which are done so well. There are 2 different guys that read them. They do like different voices for every character. They're like amazing. They help me some like really harder times in life.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I cannot recommend it enough. So he's done a lot of collaboration works, but like his big body of work, he wrote 41 novels called Discworld novels. And so all of these books, they're not all related, but take place on this world that's flat,
Okay.
that rests on the back of
Oh,
four,
so it's like
four
our world.
elephants. Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
they're if you like are at sea and it looks like a ship is falling off the side of the earth, that's because the ship is falling off the side of the earth because it's flat.
Oh my god.
But
It
then
doesn't like flip?
No, it just falls.
So there's nothing under it?
No, there's 4 giant elephants under it that are standing on the back of a giant turtle.
What?
And the turtle swims through space.
Is this a Dragon Ball Z episode? That's what that sounds like
So
to me.
this is what all of his worlds, like all of his books take place
How
on
much
this world.
acid does this guy take?
I don't know, but they're fantastic.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he died in March. That's why we're doing this, from Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Sometimes
Okay.
I forget details. Anyways,
Yeah.
speaking of audiobooks, have you heard the Ice-T audiobook where he is reading a Dungeons and Dragons book?
No, but I know Dan Harmon knows about it.
It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ice-T should do all of Terry Pratchett's. I would read
They're
Terry
all done.
Pratchett.
And so that's why
No,
I'm bringing in this
they
week.
can be redone.
His last
with
book
Ice-T.
came out this week. I just finished listening to it. It
But
wasn't
he's
one of
dead.
his best, but yeah.
Well, probably because he was dying. He was like, "I'm dying." Oh. Nope.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm done. I hate myself. I'm sure he's a good author.
No, he was great.
In Discworld.
So he's got a few like linked stories. There's ones. His main city is called Ankh-Morpork. It's twin cities that are 2 cities that popped up on sides of the river and just kind of merged.
Okay.
My favorite series of books are about the guards from that, like the City Watch.
Yeah.
It starts with Guards, goes all the way to Snuff. If you want to jump in, that's a great place to start reading his books. I think it's like his 6th or 7th. This is the
Okay.
first one, Guards. He also has a few about witches I never really got into. But
Okay.
then he has ones where death is the main character, like the actual like Grim Reaper dude with the scythe, and it's just really fun because he's just like super literal and like trying to understand humans.
Yeah.
And so his first book is called Mort, where he just like, it's time to take on apprentices, and the kid Mort is like, can I be the blacksmith's apprentice? No, you're not big enough. Can I be the farm? No. And then Death's like, all right, you can be my apprentice. And then he goes around and he just kills people. Well,
That sounds
he doesn't
fun.
kill people. He's just there to take them away when they die.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he like watches them die.
Yeah,
That's gotta be a fun
you gotta
job.
do what you do.
Does he get a 401k from that?
I think so. It's
Good for
really
him.
great
What
benefits.
what are the benefits? You think he gets good dental?
Yeah, you get like your own plane of existence.
I'm just nailing these jokes today. So many jokes. You can't see right now, but I'm just shooting finger guns at people.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And we also have a live studio audience. You just also can't hear them or see them.
Well,
So
there
it's
are
totally
two people
fine.
that are looking at the iPad stand behind us.
They
could
do
count.
that a lot. They tend to walk by and look at us, and then like I do something weird and they walk away. So yeah. Anyway, so Terry Prachett.
Yeah, they're probably
sounds
like,
a
why
cool
does
joke.
that guy not have shoes on?
I can't help it. I like to. Fun fact. Not really fun. It's just a Snapple fact.
Gross.
I don't like to wear shoes when I'm recording because I feel a little more restricted. Leave me
Yeah.
alone. Stop looking at my feet.
No, it's just. I mean, I was like,
I
does he
don't
not wear
care.
socks? No, he has them. They're just sitting there
No,
on the
they're
floor,
just sitting right next to
his
my shoes. I don't care. This is not my place. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it was my place, I still wouldn't care. Anyway, so Terry Pratchett,
Yeah.
the book guy.
Well, my favorite thing about him-
that's what he's called, right? The book
The
guy.
book guy, yeah.
Cool.
He's a way to bring like levity to serious issues. Like he has
Okay.
like these great, fantastical, hilarious stories, but that
Yeah.
also like have like real world implication. So I have a
Like?
couple of quotes from him pulled up.
Perfect.
So here's one by like the ruler of the city, and he's just like, I believe you find life such a problem because you think there are good people and bad people. You are wrong, of course. There are always and only the bad people, but some of them are on opposite sides. So just kind of like makes you think about conflicts.
Someone's a writer.
Time is like a drug. Too much of it kills you.
That sounds like a Kesha lyric.
Kinda. It's always useful to have an enemy who's prepared to die for his country. That means that both you and he have exactly the same aim in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is one of my favorites, the last one I'm going to do. Getting an education was a bit like a communicable sexual disease. It made you unsuitable for a lot of jobs, and then you had the urge to pass it on.
Oh, dropping mics.
just thought it was
Terry
great,
Pratchett.
so-
Good job, Terry. Jerry. Terry. Jerry Pratchett.
So I'll just kind of use this as a plug for audiobooks as well.
Yeah.
I love audiobooks. It's my favorite way to like consume media because when I'm driving or doing like mindless work like cleaning kegs or something, you can sit there and feel like you're actually like learning or bettering yourself.
Oh, he's a sir. I just looked that up.
Yeah, he got knighted. He's
well,
a
good
British
for
guy.
him. And then he recently passed.
March.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, whose fault was that?
I think it was yours.
Okay.
You were supposed to let the cat out, and then the cat didn't go out and freaked out. It was like this weird Rube Goldberg
Yeah, I
machine.
understand. It happens. But yeah, audiobooks are cool. I like audiobooks. I tried to listen.
Someone's knocking on the window. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's smiling at us. He's
Yeah.
like, "You guys are hilarious people." Anyways,
Fourth listener. Anyways.
Fourth listener. He's our new favorite. I tried to listen to Game of Thrones audiobooks, but then I was trying to do it at work, and like if I had to walk away for a second and forgot to pause, I'd be lost for hours, not knowing who was talking to who.
Yeah.
So I really need to start that again.
Well, that's why when I love the audiobooks have a lot of tracks. They're like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh, you can just, but like
Exactly.
a couple audiobooks, especially the Terry Pratchett ones I have, it's
Yeah.
like one 16-hour track. And it's
Yo.
like, I lost my place. We're starting over.
Yeah, I would have to. I used to
There's
like.
no
I
good
used
way
to
to
like
do
write
this.
them down and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, just
I'm
wasn't.
so distracted by this kid.
How is this?
His
kid?
mom is just ignoring him, and he's trying to pull the door open.
Oh, he can't. He doesn't have enough power. There's
Yeah.
someone trying to get into
It's
our
locked.
studio.
Yeah.
Oh, you locked
have
it?
To, no, it auto locks. If you look, there's nothing on this side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this kid's screwed. He's never gonna get in here.
This is about to turn into one of those like holdout movies where we just like sit here.
And with our guns, it's like I don't know. I can't think of any movie like that
What's
right
it
now.
like? Night of the Living Dead when they're in the mall and then they're trying to.
That was
that
Dawn
right?
of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. They're in the house.
Oh, okay.
Bam.
What's
Zombie
Day of the Dead?
house. Day of the Dead is when they're in the Marine compound, the military compound. Yeah.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. They're in the cabin.
Dead Alive.
I didn't see Dead Alive.
Okay.
I'm sure they're alive in a cabin or some location on Earth.
Yeah.
Earth. So yeah, Terry Pratchett sounds like a cool guy. What else does he do besides write?
Well, he wrote a bunch of books
Why?
because that's what he did for a
Did
living.
he like make a cool board game or anything?
You know what? He has some like PlayStation 1 games I saw, and he actually some
What?
kind of those like point-and-click adventure games.
Are they Discworld games?
Yeah, they're Discworld games.
Can we find a way to play those?
Try and find them.
Can we can probably do an emulator. I
Yeah,
would love
and
to
then
play
there
a game
are,
on Discworld. Do I get to shoot the turtle?
No.
I want to know more about this turtle.
So its name is Great Atuin. It's a sea turtle.
Did
like
he
a
pick
giant
that name,
space-
or
yeah.
did the people do?
No, that's just the name of the turtle.
Like it's on like his. If he had a badge, it would say like
Yeah.
the great. What was his name again?
Atuin.
Atuin.
It's like apostrophe Tuin.
Woof.
That's weird.
That sounds gross. I much rather prefer Greg.
I think all
It's
the
easier.
elephants have names too, but I don't.
Do
I
they
don't know
really?
them. Yeah.
Elephant 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's how I name them.
1, 2, 3, and 5.
That's why I'm not a. That's not why I'm not a book writer. I wouldn't be good at this. Be like, this elephant's name is.
No,
2.
I write raps, not books.
I write raps. I write poems in motion. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Do you need sleep, Kyle? I think you
No,
need sleep.
I don't need sleep. I'm having a good day. I just, I'm, just kind of, my body is trying to feel out this whole I'm on vacation thing, and I can do whatever I want, and that just ends up just being more work as it is. Yeah, I don't know. I slept fine last night. I don't have a hangover or anything like that. I should.
You should have. It would have made the show like
That would have
more
been hilarious. Well, that
hands-on.
would have been more. Yeah, we'll have to do. Maybe we'll
We
do-
should have done half of the show today where you were day drinking, and then show up tomorrow.
We should
Let's do that.
we should do videos that are corresponding with our topics, but you have to do all the work. I don't want to do any more work. I'm sick of doing all this work. I don't want to do any more video work until I actually have my job. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I think maybe I need to sleep more. I don't ask questions. I don't know. Maybe I'll sleep
Maybe
some
that's
more
your
tonight.
problem. Maybe your
We'll
problem
see.
is that you don't ask questions.
No, because I feel like asking questions gets you in trouble. You start asking too many questions. That's how they cut off your hand in Vegas.
What the fuck are you on about?
I don't know. Don't ask questions. I've seen Vegas movies. I've seen Oceans 11, 12, and 13.
Is 12 a Vegas movie though?
And Casino Royale. Is that in Vegas? I hope it is.
so.
I don't know.
either.
I don't watch a lot of James Bond movies. We need to watch James Bond movies. That sounds fun.
I do. I like the old ones a lot.
They're cool.
I do. I always enjoy them. Like I don't know if campy is the right word for them, but they're just that kind of like over the top.
Yeah,
Like,
they're just
yeah.
it'd be fun movies. They're not like they're just flicks. They're fun flicks.
Fun flicks. Yeah.
Finger guns.
Is that the competitor you're gonna make for Netflix?
Yeah,
Or
fun flicks. It's just a bunch of fun movies. Nothing depressing, nothing sad, nothing indie. It's
So
just
nothing by David Lynch.
I would say it literally just 80s action films probably. Just fun flicks. More finger guns. So and they shoot finger guns all day. And then probably all Cheers. Because Cheers is great.
So I've never seen it.
I know.
I have
know
never
you
seen
haven't.
an episode of that show.
It's so great.
So like Frasier and the show with that doctor came off of that show, right?
Yeah.
So
You mean Frasier? he's that's Frasier.
yeah, okay, I get that.
You said Frasier and the doctor.
No, there's another like an actual medical doctor. I can't remember what that was called. Ted Danson is the guy that plays him, right?
Oh, okay, so that's Becker.
Yeah.
That's a whole different show.
Did that not come from Cheers?
No,
Oh, okay, never mind.
because Ted Danson is Sam Malone in Cheers, and this guy is Becker, and I've never seen Becker. I know about Becker. I just never seen it.
I haven't seen it. That's
We
fine.
should watch Becker.
But okay, so Frasier is Frasier from Cheers.
Yes,
So how come on Frasier's not going to Cheers all the time? Like, why did he
because
stop?
he went back to Seattle.
Okay, but then why he changed his life so completely? He's not sitting at bars and drinking anymore after.
I know.
That's so weird.
Stop. Stop it. Stop trying to poke holes in things that make me happy. I'm not trying to poke holes in Terry Pratchett.
Yeah, you were.
Okay, a little bit. I can't help it. I can't help but poke and prod. But yeah, no, he goes back to Seattle he got a radio gig, and it was in Seattle. So, which is his family's there and stuff. And
Yeah, I like his dad and the dog. I kind of remember.
yeah, he's cool. They're both pretty cool. You should read. Actually, you need to get. I'll find you the audiobook of Kelsey Grammer's autobiography. All written by him, and he does the audiobook as well. His life is insane. like his family was like murdered, and like
Oh, God.
he like drove a motorcycle across country multiple times with a dog, and like he was like.
Did the dog
partying
have
all the
its
time.
own motorcycle?
I hope so. It's just a little motorcycle. He looks like Snoopy, and he's the Red Baron. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, I want that.
But
want
yeah,
that show.
I would watch that show. I'd
It would
watch
be
it
like,
twice.
oh, we need like a Frasier and dog pun on Easy Rider, but I just can't. I'm not clever enough to think of it.
I
right now.
don't do
We
puns.
can sit here and wait for like 10 minutes and
We
then
can.
edit it so it looks like we thought of it
Yeah,
right
we
away.
just like immediately, but then
Yeah.
I had to edit out this part and then this part over here that says that we screwed up, and then this part over here we're saying about the.
You
things
don't
from
have to
previous-
touch the monitor.
I want to touch it. It's not mine. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm not breaking it. I'm just touching the monitor.
Samsung.
Well, I feel like we're just gonna keep babbling about things that don't really
we
matter.
exhausted all of our content about 3 minutes.
This
into
is true.
so
Now we're just trying to pull time so you guys will still listen to us and still believe in us.
I don't actually exist.
All right, James. What were your likes and dislikes this week?
I didn't like Alzheimer's, and I like Terry Pratchett.
Cool. And my like was day drinking, and my dislike was hangovers. Once again, this has been Plucking Petals with James and Kyle. I am Kyle.
I'm James.
Have a good evening.
Later.
3, 2. Hello, folks. Welcome to the third episode of the.
This is 4.
Try that again.
All right, here we go. 3, 2,
2.
1.
Hello, folks. This is the. Okay.
All right, let's start over.
It's the fourth episode. You
This-
said it's the fourth one
Yeah,
now.
because the second
Fuck.
one's out. The third one's the
Okay, it's in
yeah.
the can. It's in the can. All right, ready? 3, 2.